All right, so it's Lim again, and this is day 2 of construction. We finally got the container situated next to the building where we're going to be working. And as it turns out, my manager is going on vacation, and it sounds as if she left them her contact information for Hawaii. And actually, this is my plumber right now. Let's see what he's got. I've been waiting on these guys. Hello?
Hello?
RT, what's up?
Hey, Lem. Oh, I'm still in the bed, sick and everything. I just got through talking to Charlie. They're still over there on Watkins. I said, man, Lem's over there waiting on y'all now.
Oh, okay.
Look, if they don't get through, Lem, can they start at 8 in the morning?
Yeah, just in the morning. Let's see.
They know
Yeah.
what to do. Brian knows where to go.
Yeah. If in the morning at 8 o'clock would work better, that's perfectly fine with me. I'm flexible. I can work with that. Like I said, I just want to lay my eyes on the.
I know how you are. You want to put your eyeballs on it. I know.
Right. So if I can just do that, I would feel better. About what my next move needs to be here.
Well, I apologize. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to stand you up, and I didn't know they're going to be that long on that.
Yeah.
Like I say, I'm in the bed, but I'll have them there at 8 o'clock in the morning. Okay?
Man, I'm sure you'll figure out a way to make it up to me, RT.
I will, brother. I will.
All right.
All right, Lem. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be out there with them unless I'm just still really sick. Okay?
All right, man. Well, you get better soon, man. You need me to send any balloons or anything?
No, maybe some antibiotics.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. Okay. I'm fine, brother. I'll be good tomorrow. Okay?
All right, man. All right, RT. You get well soon, man.
Okay. All right, man.
All right. So that's my plumber. And I've been waiting around all afternoon for these guys rushing to get back to town, and they're not coming today. So it sounds like I will be seeing them first thing in the morning at 8 a.m., which, hey, that's the way it goes in this business sometimes. So anyway, let's go ahead and take a look inside the 10-unit building and see what kind of progress these guys have made already. And the lesson that I have learned so far with this project is to not let your manager set up the first week of construction and go to Hawaii. She has given everyone her contact phone, which is the office phone, and she took the office phone with her. So what can you do? It happens. I'm sure she probably just didn't really think it would be that big a deal, but hey, the show must go on. So anyway, let's go. Let's take a look inside and see what kind of progress these guys have made today. Come on, let's go.
You don't need no donut, do you?
A donut?
Yeah.
I don't think so. You where'd you get that? You gonna throw it out or what?
Yeah, we can throw it away.
Okay, no, I don't need it.
What's wrong with it?
I don't need it. Maybe you can. Warren might want it. It's for his trailer or something.
You want to throw it away?
Okay, that's fine. I don't want it.
All right.
All right, so here I am here in the kitchen area of one of the insides of these units. And so we're going to have a kitchen sink right here. Refrigerator sits right here. We're going to have cabinets up top. The range will sit on this corner here, more countertop here, more cabinets up top. So that's pretty much the basic layout of these units. And as you can see, the plumbing is in pretty bad shape here. So it's going to be a repair by the code enforcement. This will be a repair by the code enforcement classification. That just makes it where they can grandfather our existing plumbing in after it has been repaired, as opposed to making them pull out all of this plumbing and redo everything from scratch. So that is one good thing about some of these older buildings. You do spend more money on them in some places, but certain things like this, it helps, you don't have to buy everything completely new. although it is going to take quite a bit of patchwork. Mostly what we see here is drainage plumbing. There's no incoming line with this, so that'll all have to be new. And that's been cut off. A little bit of history behind this property. It was vacant for a while before I purchased it in 2010. During that time, all of the copper wiring, the copper tubing, the air conditioning line sets, all the copper you can imagine was probably about 90% removed from this property. So had to have all new plumbing, all new electrical, all new AC. Just pretty much just an existing structure at the time. But that's kind of a little bit of history about the plumbing and where we stand today. So I say all that to say they're actually going to have to bust this slab a little bit so that they can get down to the copper that is underneath the slab and be able to tie on to that to bring in the water from the meter. So that's one thing these guys are going to have to do. But before we can do that, we got to get everything cleaned up. And this is actually looking pretty good. These guys seems like they're making good progress. So we'll get them checked out and we'll get the update done. So this is the living room area inside this unit. You can see the utility closet there in the center of the unit, and the 2 bedrooms are off to the back side of that in these frames. And as I pan further, this is the opposite wall of the living room, and the front door is right there with the window next to it. And that is the basic layout of all 46 of these apartments. They're essentially mirrors of each other, so the one next to it will be situated opposite.
For put more support or,
What do you need to support?
and probably the middle
Let's go take a look at it. Okay, this same wall.
yeah, and probably it's that one.
So we need to fix that. Oh, okay. So yeah, so you're just gonna put some new wood down there?
Yeah, I need to take hold of that one.
New wood there, and then what are you gonna do to this over here? It just needs more support, you think?
Let's put one in the middle.
Okay.
One big one in the middle.
Okay.
I put it 1 to 1, 4 and 4 in the middle. It's not 2 or 4. 1, 4. Probably 1 in here.
So what are you gonna put? A 4x4?
Yeah.
4x4?
Yeah.
4x4, and one here,
Yeah.
right here, and then another one over here.
Yeah, over here.
And you think this is just not strong enough, or what? Don't think so?
No, because it's old.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
because in the other apartments, is the ceiling is down in the apartment.
over here
Yeah,
And that
upstairs.
one.
You got some upstairs, the ceiling filling.
in this apartment, this building,
This
And that
building.
one and the other one and the other and
in that building over there.
the 30, 40. Yeah, the ceiling is look. I mean,
You need to fix it. Which apartment is it?
and the number 3 and the number
Can we go look at it?
5. Yeah.
No, we got some in this one.
Okay, so I finally finished the walkthrough with Juan and the guys today, and looks like these two guys have really made some tremendous progress inside the building. I'm real excited that this is only the second day of construction. I did run into a little bit of bad news, something that I was not expecting with this property. As it turns out, we have a few units that have ceilings, a few downstairs units that have the ceilings with a little bit of a sag in them from the weight up top. You know, these buildings were built wood frame, wood construction back in 1975. So you talking about essentially a 42-year-old structure here. But you know, we got 46 units here. We've only had that in a couple of the units so far. Out of the 3 buildings that are complete, we've only had that in 2 units in the same building. So, you know, that's just one of the things to be cognizant of when you're buying old buildings. You know, you're gonna have old building problems. That's the thing. But you know, that's just part of the process. One of those things you have to decide if it's something that you want to take on. You know, you have to weigh that versus the price of new construction, you know. So anyway, the plumbers did not show up today. Sounds like we're gonna have those guys first thing in the morning, so I'm excited about that. And what we're doing is the first thing we're gonna do with this building, it's been vacant for a while, so we're going to have them just check all of the sewer lines and make sure that they expect the sewer to drain like we want it to. The last thing we want to do is start putting this building together or put it together and then have the sewer back up. That would not be good. The second thing we're going to have them do is go ahead and rebuild the meters and to go ahead and pressurize those lines from the meters into the buildings just to make sure we don't have any leaks underneath the slab or anything like that. So those are the 2 things we're going to start with. Just make sure our plumbing is good, make sure we don't have any leaks down the road, no unexpected surprises. So, you know, we'll just start with the plumbing. We'll get that done and checked first. So this is Lem, and until next time, I'll see ya.